Richard Henderson was a North Carolina land speculator and judge. His judicial position meant that he couldn't invest in land until his term expired in 1774. That year he set up the Louisa Land Company, which was reorganized as the Transylvania Company in 1775, in hopes of establishing a 14th colony, sharing the name with the more well-known but unrelated Romanian region. On March 1, 1775, Henderson and his associates met with the Cherokee at the Watauga Settlement. Founded in 1772, according to the book It Happened in Tennessee, it was the first permanent American settlement outside of the original 13 colonies. The author also states that the word of the potential purchase spread, and that 1,200 Cherokees and 600 settlers gathered in Sycamore Shoals by March 1st. The land comprising Transylvania was purchased by the Sycamore Shoals Treaty and composed of multiple land grants. The purchase of more than 20 million acres occurred on March 14, 1775. The Transylvania Company bought the land for wagons of goods, valued at 8,000 pounds. They purchased an additional tract of land known as the Path Tract for 2,000 pounds. Transylvania would occupy most of modern Kentucky and Middle Tennessee. The deed was recorded in Rogersville on March 19th after the Cherokee chiefs Atakulakula, Okanastota, and Savanook signed the treaty. According to Sawyer, in May 1775, they even set up a provisional democratic government for Transylvania. One chief in particular, specifically the nephew of Chief Atakulakula, Dragging Canoe, opposed this sale and would form the Chickamauga Confederation and fight against the settlements. While Transylvania was first planned to be a proprietary colony by the likes of Maryland and Pennsylvania, according to Ramsay, they did make a memorial addressed to the Continental Congress, making sure to ask that they too might join the other colonies, stating, "Having their hearts warmed with the noble spirit that animates the colonies, and moved with indignation at the late ministerial and parliamentary usurpations, it is the earnest wish of the proprietors of Transylvania to be considered by the colonies as brethren engaged in the same great cause of liberty and mankind." The memorialists pleased themselves that the united colonists will take the infant colony of Transylvania into their protection, and they, in return, will do everything in their power and give such assistance in the general cause of America as the Congress shall judge to be suitable to their abilities. They even elected a representative that was sent to the Continental Congress named James Hogg. The Continental Congress ignored such offers, as it conflicted with the claims of Virginia and North Carolina. As for the British, the Transylvania colony and their land purchase was illegal under the Proclamation of 1763, which barred the colonists from settling past the Appalachians. Virginia annexed the portions of Transylvania on their claims in December 1776 and voided the Transylvania Company's purchase agreement. While most of Transylvania was gone, Richard Henderson worked on the portion in North Carolina, even having a proprietary interest in establishing a settlement at Nashboro, according to the Tennessee Encyclopedia. While he set up a local government as he did with Transylvania, he did not frame it as a separate colony. North Carolina nullified their portion of Transylvania in December 1783. Both Virginia and North Carolina compensated Henderson and associates for their troubles with 200,000 acres of land each. It's very interesting how Transylvania played a role in American westward expansion, notably since Daniel Boone was an associate of Richard Henderson, depicted here escorting settlers through the Cumberland Gap. In a way, Richard Henderson and the Transylvania Company did their due diligence, as they did purchase the land from the natives and did settle the land, unlike Charlottena, which was a wartime proposition, and New Wales, which was almost crowd-funded in a sense. and these two both fizzled out. Where Transylvania failed, and they could not anticipate this, was the start of the American Revolution, and while they purchased the land from the Cherokee, they were in flagrant violation of North Carolina and Virginian claims. While Transylvania did not ever become a state, I can't say it ended poorly for Henderson, since he and the company were compensated for their losses.